Yeah, she got me on swole. No emo, she got control. Retarded head, she could suck out your soul. Hustle daily, get money's the go. Pack in, nigga, that shit got sold. Clearance, nigga, everything gotta go. La mama so gorgeous, she something like a portrait. I love the way she works it. I like the way she twerking. She drop it low and shake it. Ooh, damn, she make wanna taste it. She know I got blue hundreds. Lots of ones make great fun. Rick Ross, money make it come. Boot up, putting her tongue. Got OG in my lungs. 1 week, my smoking mortgage. Money man trying to go forest. Run to the money like Forrest. Flip the pack like a gymnast. Numbers, I got the lowest. Off the hood, got trap truck. Mama gorgeous, she intelligent. She like an angel, you know that she heaven sent. Got trap truck and 50, I need every cent. Untaxed money, I'm stacking that president. Say grinding trap Tony Hawk. Flip the pack, make it do somersaults. Got bitches trucking in the loft. Pack in, nigga, I just got it off. Mona Lisa, she look like a portrait. Spaceship OG, I'm out of orbit. Fat pocket, it stays on orbit. Robin Hood getting money, I'm a bandit. Lot of bottles, you know that we turned. Lots of ones I just stole for fun. I keep raining, you know I ain't done. Boss status, they call me a don. In the trap, making plays like chess. The way she trucking, she got me impressed. Later on, trying to get in her dress. Beat it up, she left a mess. I know I'm nasty, I must confess. Truck the phone, gotta give me a check. Good gas, I got it on deck. Drop shot, hit nothing but net. Double. La mama so gorgeous. She something like a portrait. I love the way she works it. I like the way she twerking. She drop it low and shake it. Ooh, damn, she make wanna taste it. She know I got blue hundreds. Lots of ones make great fun. Rick Ross, money make it come. Boot up, putting her tongue. Got OG in my lungs. 1 week, my smoking mortgage. Money man trying to go forest. Run to the money like Forrest. Flip the pack like a gymnast. Numbers, I got the lowest. Off the hood, got trap twerking.
Oh, what it do, man? We back at it once again. Play-in tournament part 2, episode 54. We got the Hawks and the Hornets playing right now. We're gonna tune into that, man. Once the intro drop, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, joining the fun, man. Yesterday was live. It was lit, bro. I enjoyed this, man. We had a couple little stumbles. Hopefully, we don't have none today. I think I figured it out. So let's enjoy this show, and thank you, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Smuvie Mane, a.k.a. Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser.
Oh, you didn't know? Well, your ass better call somebody! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Smuvie Mane Entertainment presents Welcome to the Show! I'm your host, Smuvie Mane Bruce Wayne, a.k.a. Smooth Money Mayweather, the paper chaser. Holla at your boy. And welcome to the show.
I came in to take game over. Eating everything, no leftovers. I pulled up with all my soldiers. Boss status, one word is over. In my hood, they treat me like Hover. Pressure, I'm prime pressure. Pressure, I'm prime pressure. Pressure, I'm prime pressure. I'm out they throw something letting off. 100 car, I'm about to let it off.
Hopefully we ain't got no. Welcome back. It's your host, Smoothie Mane Bruce Wayne, a.k.a. Smooth Money Mayweather. Like I said, bro, we watching the game. Hawks versus Charlotte. First 2 games was pretty good, man, especially the Clippers and the Timberwolves last night. So we gonna round 2 this and stuff like that. And I hope you guys enjoy it because I did yesterday, bro. I promise you I did. Even though I wanted the Clippers to win, it still was a good show. Still a good show. Let's check this out, man. Let's check this show out, baby. What y'all got, by the way? I got Charlotte. I want Charlotte to win. I know I'm from Atlanta too, bro. I'm not from Atlanta, but I live in Atlanta. Hawks is up by 3.
Free throw shooters, and Plumlee shooting left hand. Are you kidding me? It's that bad?
And he's doing a good job shooting left-handed also.
It's 39%.
I know, but
He might as well shoot it blindfolded at that rate.
let's kick it up there. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Yes, you have.
Tristan Thompson
Exactly.
changed, but
He changed in the
Oh, did he just shoot that with one hand?
on the offensive rebound. Rozier passed low. Plumlee couldn't handle it. Bogdanovich, who just checked in. Bogdanovich, such an important player for these Hawks. Capella just hung on to that pivot foot. Good defense here from Ball. Bogdanovich has Hornets all around, and Herter is open. That's a three.
What a luxury to have Bogdanovich come off the bench and run similar action that they utilized Trae Young in.
and they tried to trap him, but he got around it. Nice play to Herter.
Rozier gets inside. Capella to greet him at the rim. Hawks ball.
I think Capella is so good at protecting the rim, and on the other end, setting screens and getting in front of the rim.
Capella, like a lot of the Hawks, a little up and down early in the season, but he finished strong. Can be such an excellent rim protector. And his connection with Trae Young, very lethal. Hunter gets inside. Double clutch won't go. Capella with the left hand tips it up and in.
And if they're going to trap your best player, you got to hurt him with the second pass and on the offensive glass. And Atlanta's done a good job of both.
Oh, Bridges, nice move. Plumlee tips it, but right to Hunter. Young again, alley-oop. Capella comes down, gets fouled. Shots good and one.
I also like they about to run away with this already. I ain't gonna lie to you.
7 points, 3 boards, and a couple of block shots already.
Give Trae Young credit also. A lot of young players in the playoffs want to try to do too much. He recognizes the mismatch underneath, puts it up high where only Capella could catch it, takes the contact, and scores.
Ball called for the foul. We'll take a timeout. Hawks trail by 4 early. Now lead by 7.
Hawks lead by 7. Play in, baby. Looking live already.
You know, those mornings when it takes just a little bit extra to get you out of bed. This might be it.
Wake up to the goodness of Jimmy Dean.
Introducing the new Whopper Melt, inspired by the Flame Grilled Classic, but with cheese, more cheese, caramelized onions, and toasted buns. Is it Whopper worthy? You decide. Try the new Whopper Melton Classic Spicy or Bacon, now open late.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. Best plans or no plans?
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
When you order the all-new Deluxe 3-Cheese and Bacon Omelet, you get a smile on your plate. Only from IHOP. Join the rewards program and earn double pan coins with any omelet purchase.
So, people can get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 when they trade in a Galaxy. Any year, any condition.
Oh, I get it. So you can take your old phone that you've had for 12 years and loved every minute of and trade it in for something new that suits your life now?
That's right, yeah.
Then enjoy immediate success, even though you'll never forget your old phone, ever.
It's a great trade.
Life-changing.
Get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 with any Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition. Only from AT&T.
For 75 seasons and counting.
Showing out in the playoffs. They're back! Yes, let's get it.
This is where you go big or go home.
Yeah, we go from 82 games to 16 wins.
Here you go from the highlight to the spotlight.
From underrated to undeniable.
We're talking playoffs. Are you ready?
You know I was born ready. Come on.
Can you dig it?
Trophies. Trophies.
Hi, I'm Shannon Storms-Bador. When we started selling my health products online, our shipping process was painfully slow. Then we found ShipStation. Now we're shipping out orders 5 times faster. And thanks to ShipStation's discounted rates, we're saving a ton. Honestly, we couldn't do it without ShipStation.
Join over 100,000 online sellers who get ship done with ShipStation. Go to shipstation.com/try and get 2 months free.
Show the world what it means to be a fan at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
I'm terrible at keeping track of my expenses, and I hate filling out spreadsheets. That's why I started Truebill. Truebill is an all-in-one finance app that tracks and categorizes your spending, helps you create custom budgets, and alerts you if anything needs your attention. Join Truebill today and let us take care of it for you.
Welcome back to Atlanta. Basketball fans, download the DraftKings Sportsbook during the NBA playoffs for exclusive same-game parlay offers. Sign up with promo code SPLASH. 5:07 remaining first quarter here in the play-in game. And the Hawks, after a slow start, on a nice little run. Last year was kind of a magical run for them. They beat the Knicks in 5 games in the first round after being the 5th seed in the East. Then won that exciting Game 7 on the road against the Sixers. Looked like they may have had the Bucks on the ropes, but Milwaukee came back even without Giannis Antetokounmpo. And they were eliminated, the Hawks were, in 6 games. High expectations coming back to this year. Didn't start that well, and especially on the defensive end. They weren't the same team, but they're gotten better as the season wound down. As ball deflected out of bounds, still Hawks ball 10 to shoot.
And to me, that makes them a dangerous team. I mean, any team in the East, I wouldn't want to see them because of their ability to create so many problems on the offensive end and shot makers all around the floor.
Here's Rozier. Montrezl Harrell, midseason acquisition, off the bench. Rozier, a lot of playoff experience with Boston. Shot won't go. Capella with another rebound. That's his 4th. Trae Young, just 2 points. Well, he's had a lot of help. Fires up a 3. Young just 1 for 5 to start. Rozier back for Bridges. Bridges kicks it back out. Rozier. Corner 3-pointer. And Capella tracks down another. So
both teams shooting like trash right now.
15 from the field. Hunter up top. Herder, another 3. That's 3 already.
Bang, bang.
3 for 3 from downtown. It's a 10-point lead.
And feeling it was already backpedaling as soon as he released the basketball. That's a real shooter.
Kelly Oubre, another new member of the Hornets this year, misses his first shot. Nate McMillan has liked the way his defense played down the stretch of the regular season as Oubre's called for a foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul.
Well, Mark said it. Really good ball movement. starts with Trae Young, creating a situation that Hunter is able then to drive the closeout. He finds Herter late, and he's backpedaling as he releases it. And you said that's the sign of a true shooter. Unfortunately, we've both coached guys that would also be backpedaling, and it could just as well be an air ball because they have no clue where the ball's going.
Yelling money, that's good.
Yeah.
There's DeLon Wright, he's come in. Onyeka Okongwu also in for the Hawks. Cody Martin has been in now for Charlotte. Jalen McDaniels makes his first appearance. Martin's a good defensive player. Right all over Young and a 24-second violation.
I love both Martins. This one, the one in Miami, I like both McDaniels. Here in Minnesota, I would try to form an NBA team of brothers.
You mean black guys?
No, I mean siblings.
Okay.
Ball floats it up. Looked like he's trying to use glass. Okongwu with a rebound, and then Ball commits the foul. That's his second personal with 3:05 remaining here in the first.
Already.
That's a bad foul, but I would take the Ball brothers too.
You got to be smarter. Doesn't get the bounce. And that's clearly contact.
Are you taking all the Plumlee brothers?
Sure. I think that'd be a heck of a... We need a primary scorer. We got to get a primary scorer.
Oh, you taking the Van Gundy brothers?
No.
So in the penalty, so Okongwu misses the first.
They gonna put Ball out?
So Okongwu, another terrific young player, but he's been banged up this year. Missed a total of 34 games. And right surgery on his shoulder. That caused him to miss a bunch of games. 6th pick of the 2020 draft, but they love his potential.
Oh, that's why you listen to all this love song.
There's Mark. Nice feet inside.
So glad.
Harrell for an easy
Yeah,
jump
that's
again.
so
This is
glad.
the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists per game. Step back three, and Young, he thought he was fouled. Martin releases after defending, drives inside, and he's fouled by Gallinari. Well, Martin already.
Trey playing bad right now. Y'all not capitalizing off of this. Come on, Charlotte. Every team I'm rooting. I need to start rooting for the teams that I don't want versus the teams that I do want. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Charlotte, they losing. I'm rooting for the Clippers, they losing. I'm rooting for Cavaliers, they losing.
Caleb playing in Miami is coach. It's the first. It's the first year.
Maybe.
It's the first year without them playing together. Now they played in high school together, 2 different high schools, went to 2 different colleges, played together, and their first 2 years in the NBA were with Charlotte. But now Caleb now in Miami. They talk all the time still. But as you said, both are having outstanding seasons playing without their twin brother.
I definitely think shit.
And both guys
We start picking the opposite team.
Brand style of basketball.
What is he? He's the glass I was talking about? He's the glass that the truck driver left. I waited for about 2-3 months and shit. And when I seen him,
again, not huge numbers by any stretch, but both play hard.
You know what I'm saying?
James Borrego, when talking about Cody, said he's at the right spot.
Randy Savage, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
The floor.
And I left it at the crib. I left it at the job. I got a little coffee. You know, he was team of the crop. He had it with me. I'm gonna have it with him. I'm having that with it. I'm getting everything ready before I doing this shit. I get like a little colorful shirt.
Who will be playing the Clippers will be the Spurs and the Pelicans. Those games coming up on ESPN Friday. The first game, TNT. The second game on Friday.
The eve of the crop.
Oubre drives, lost it, picked up Bogdanovich. That's 4 turnovers already for Charlotte, a high number for them here in the first quarter. Young drives inside, the floater comes up short.
Trey is he's just playing like trash already.
What the fuck was that?
Y'all don't want it. Charlotte don't want it. Chris Tucker.
Shooting just 33% from the field. They almost have as many turnovers as field goals here in the first quarter.
Y'all see Chris Tucker in the crowd?
They talked about having a good start here tonight. And last year in the play-in, not that the game was decided in the first quarter, but the Pacers blitzed them with 40 points in that opening period last year, and they never recovered. DeLon Wright, 3 to shoot, kicks it out. Bogdanovich, wide open look. Another 3. 5 3-pointers here in the first.
Outstanding play by DeLon Wright. The extra dribble forcing the defense to commit.
Harrell gets inside, a lot of contact. Okongwu blocked it, or committed the foul, but free throws for Montrezl Harrell.
And again, it boils down to the attention that Trae Young gets. Double team, you've done your job. Get rid of the basketball. You got playmakers all around the floor. DeLon Wright does the playmaking.
Bang, bang.
Outstanding offense.
He's on fire. I got that. I got that. I just got. Yeah. Bang bang. I got the sound. I got some sound packs. I just gotta put them in here. I got certain hotkeys with this, but when I do that, I gotta make sure I don't type shit because yesterday I was doing 2 things. Yeah, that OBS like box thing. Yeah, I know. I need to get that. Yeah, you're right.
Off the bench for James Borrego.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, blocked by Harrell. Beautiful timing, and then he's fouled by Okongwu. Harrell sold it pretty well. Both teams in the penalty, some more free throws from Montrezl Harrell. 2 on Okongwu.
And great job by Harrell coming over from the weak side. Timely block. That's outstanding defense. A great job of helping your teammate on the dribble drive.
And that's his area of non-strength is the defense. He's undersized.
Oh, the 2K?
Not as quick in rotations as he may need to be at times, but that was an outstanding play.
I got my blocks up. I couldn't block none. I'm 6'7", boy. I can't.
Playing about 21 minutes a game as P.J. Washington comes back in. Harrell averaging a little over 11 points and almost 5 rebounds per game. Got a lot of playoff experience.
Imagine.
With Houston, of course, a lot with the Clippers, and then with the Lakers the 1 year. 30 total games.
And you'll see, and you have seen Charlotte play some different defenses.
I think I'm gonna take that worm off. I don't really see. I don't ever get it.
Full court pressure at times to try to take some time off the clock.
Exactly.
1 minute remaining here in the first.
Whatever. If you 7, whatever. Probably like 2 something. You should be able to move past them. But you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. The more I keep leveling up my person, and the more I keep seeing his strength go up, certain stuff he does different, like versus before. I don't know if it's just the badges or just you keep leveling your person up. But like, I got my strength up. I don't even need back down punch. Back down people anyway. Yeah. Certain centers, I can't do it. All people, power forwards, I'm down there back down. But I try to catch the ball in the blocking.
First foul on Martin.
I don't try to catch it. Unless I'm passing back out.
Capella, another year averaging a double-double. One of the best rebounders in the game. Drills that one. Redeem this locker code for a 0 gravity pack to boost your My Team lineup and an apparel item to outfit your My Player. NBA 2K22. Anyone, anywhere.
I need an interpreter. What does that mean? No, seriously.
It will take far too long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me too. Right. Add defensive plays. There you go.
Daniels off the bench. James Borrego talking before the game and how
add defensive plays and
his brother playing last night had 6 points for Minnesota in that exciting win for the Timberwolves to advance to the playoffs.
Defensive breakdown. Defensive breakdown. Dang, Trae Young he keep missing. He looking like Anthony Towns out there.
Young hit his first shot, but he missed 8 in a row.
8 in a row?
The Hawks lead it. 32-23. Some strong defense from Atlanta.
Oh.
At Jameson, we like to do things differently. Smooth, triple distilled Irish whiskey, now with a twist of orange flavor. Now that's just showing off. Meet new Jameson Orange.
How good does a shrimp from a chicken place have to be to become the almost #1 best-selling shrimp in America? Popeye's kind of good. So give it a try today with our shrimp tackle box for only $6.
Hanging that big old TV with just a little lean. You deserve a delicious Dr.
That's-
Pepper.
Hey, getting old. You know that's.
Maybe you got the kids to school,
But I was 20 minutes late.
Oh, mama, parenting is
I think this.
And how sweet that you're doing.
I got it.
I just passed this test that proves I'm not a bot.
Not a bot, so hot. There was something that deserves a Dr. Pepper.
I'm rubbing the arms of my chair, admiring the craft and detail I've put into it. That way I try to convince myself that I'm in control of the business side of my business.
Into
We got
QuickBooks makes it easy for you to get a complete view of your
Okay.
business, so you can sit back and
relax.
You can never have too much of a good thing. And power is a very good thing.
Chipotle's all-new Pollo Asado starts with fresh grilled chicken, hand-cut cilantro, finished with fresh lime, guajillo peppers, and garlic. All to make our new Pollo Asado bright, flavorful, and uniquely Chipotle.
Let's take a look at tonight's Star Watch, brought to you by Grand Theft Auto Online. Mark?
How about the left-handed cross, the body pass by Trae Young? Get rid of the basketball unselfishness, ball not sticking, wind up with a high percentage, quality look, and then recognizing the size disadvantage or advantage, get rid of the rock. Hawks rolling.
So should all RAT move to the cloud?
The cloud would give us more flexibility, but we lose control.
should I stay or should I go?
And we need insights across our data silos, but how? Wait, we can stay and go. HP GreenLake is the platform that brings the cloud to us.
Should I stay or should I go now?
America, I got you.
We told Reggie Miller Wendy's will give away our amazing breakfast biscuits for $1 for every bucket he makes.
No look.
Truth is, we were gonna do it anyhow.
Want a better biscuit for $1? Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
I want the world. I want the whole world.
I want today. I want tomorrow.
I want it now.
Get 5G that's ready right now.
It's time for tonight's coaches interview, brought to you by Adobe Experience Cloud. James, down 9, they hit 5 threes in that first quarter. What was breaking down defensively?
A couple were transition, a couple of them came out of our blitz on Trae. They moved it, they made shots there, but the biggest part is getting back in transition. That's the biggest focus right now as we head to the second quarter.
You told us that you want to really attack Trae Young, make other guys make plays. Are you slowing him down enough?
We're doing a pretty good job disrupting him. He's finding his shooters right now, and they're making shots. But the biggest thing, we got to get back and set our defense. We got to stay disrupted. The biggest thing is offensively. We can't turn it over. Our offense is letting us down right now. I expect a better offense here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Coach. Mike.
All right, Lisa. Isaiah Thomas got an offensive rebound amongst the Giants. Thomas now with Charlotte. He's been with now 3 teams this year. Still coming back after that hip surgery from many years ago. Alon Wright gets it inside. Okongwu flips it up and in.
And Mike, you talk about Isaiah Thomas, so great to see him back in the league. And the Charlotte people rave about his presence as a leader and also talking and communicating all game long with the mellow ball. Made a difference.
It is, Mark, just to see him on the floor playing. He has gone through a lot. and not giving up his dream of returning. He loves the game so much. Montrezl Harrell gets inside and scores again. Harrell off the bench, 8 points in 6 minutes.
He's got such good quickness on the face-up game.
Herter looking for an opening. Steps back, two-pointer for Herter. Shooting beautifully. He's got 11 points already. And there's Thomas. Bunch of 10-day contracts. First with the Lakers, then with Dallas. Now here with Charlotte, and they sign him for the rest of the season. P.J. Washington connects.
P.J. Washington, come on.
Points for Washington.
Let's make this a contest.
Miles Bridges has just 2 points. LaMelo Ball 3 points. Some of the role players picking up the slack for Charlotte. Delon Wright nails a three. Mark, you really like Delon Wright.
I like his size. I had the privilege and honor of coaching his brother with the Golden State Warriors, but I like that he's a steady, trustworthy guard that you can call upon and can do damage, whether it be a scorer or a defender.
P.J. Washington doing damage. Washington able to get it to go. He averaged 10 points per game during the regular season. He has that already. Right, good size as the backup point guard. Bogdanovich calling for a screen. Ball nearly stripped by McDaniels. And still Hawks ball 4.8 to shoot.
That's great help by McDaniels. Isaiah Thomas a little bit overmatched against Bogdanovich. He recognizes the dribble penetration and knocks it free.
Bogdanovich off the screen. Nice feed inside. Okongwu misses the shuffle pass. Bogdanovich fouled on the putback. Had to get rid of it quickly. The shot clock was about to expire. And instead, he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Isaiah Thomas does not like the call. Bogdanovich averaged 15 points per game during the regular season, but became the 6th man after some injuries and a bout with COVID earlier this season, and seems to have fit in nicely in that off-the-bench role, Jeff.
Played exceptionally well. You talked about him as a shooter. He's even more than that, Mike. He's a pseudo-type point guard. He's got great size. He can see. He can make passes.
That shit great out.
He's a really talented offensive player.
He had some huge games in the playoffs last year for Atlanta. And his career high in the career season last season. Isaiah Thomas knocks down a 3.
Great screen by Harrell in the backcourt, eliminating Delon Wright from the pitcher.
Thomas has shot 39% from 3 in his 17 games with Charlotte in the regular season. Right, Washington all in him. Herter off the glass, won't go. Montrezl Harrell rips down the rebound. Just over 3 minutes gone by, second quarter. LaMelo Ball trying to get untracked. Thomas off the bounce, little floater off the glass, won't go. Gets the rebound, kicks it back out. Ball for 3. Ball tipped and a loose ball foul. They're going to call it against Luavo Cabarro.
This has to be a career high in offensive rebounds in the playoffs for Isaiah Thomas. And don't correct me about play-in. This is the playoffs. The vice president of NBA Common Sense has to say that we are now calling all of these games playoff games. We have the first 4 in the NCAA tournament. We got the first 8 in the NBA tournament.
I like it. I like the
So I
play.
understand you correctly.
Call it playoff.
That these games should be treated as playoff games, numbers and all.
Everything.
Okay.
Particularly numbers.
I agree with you.
Bogdanovich, straight-pointer, comes up short.
Short.
Rebound deflected, taken by Ball, whips a pass ahead. McDaniels, one man to beat. Goes right at Gallinari, and an offensive foul is called. McDaniels picks up the personal.
See the Charlotte bench wanted to take a look at it, and clearly Gallinari, great job being in position and taking the hit.
First foul on McDaniels. By the way, Isaiah Thomas's career for offensive rebounds in a regular season game is 4. We're working on the other thing too.
But I will say that's his career high in a quarter.
Gallinari can't hit.
Short.
Herter keeps it alive. Bogdanovich gets a good clean look.
Bang. Ooh.
whistle call by Charlotte. Well, they fell behind by 13. Hornets trying to climb back in. Again, they've been a good road team all season.
Rated teen.
Susie posted, I'll pass on VR, I'm not a gamer nerd. So jabs on a glacier, lunges on a volcano, and getting the best workout of your life is for gamer nerds? Come on, Susie.
I'm watching. I thought I switched over.
I know my Old Spice long-lasting sense anywhere.
That's me, Mr. Cole.
Oh.
Let's talk about a raise.
When you find that perfect pair, nothing can stop your shine. Because when
Hey.
you feel fly, you look fly.
Jamie, I'm pretty sure that was my line. Get 2 pairs of Privé Revaux plus a free exam for $89.95. Book your exam online today.
Oh, you got ATL, bro?
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're refreshing everything, even their Italians.
Whoa, you talking Italian?
I'm going for the Charlotte, man. I like Mellow Ball, I like Thurro's there, man.
And you could try it on fresh mozzarella.
The other cat they got.
Or
Man, what's, I had it on tip of my tongue.
in the supreme meats. That's just what Nona makes when she cooks.
I don't cook.
Man, what's his name?
What?
It's a good thing he's so handsome.
It's the Eat Fresh Refresh or something.
I want to say Bridges. I don't think it's Bridges. I don't think it's Bridges. Dang, bro. Light-skinned brother that could dunk it.
Make more good in the all-new Sportage X Pro.
Miles Bridges. Yeah, I was right. Miles Bridges. He's nice, man.
Maybe it's over.
I mean, we both saw this coming.
Hometown, right?
You can find lots of ways to spend your tax refund. But don't waste it on something silly. Spend smarter with Straight Talk and get our $45 Silver Unlimited plan with unlimited high-speed data and 5 gigs of high-speed data on the nation's largest, most dependable networks with nationwide 5G. If you're looking to get the most out of your refund, your search ends here. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart and Walmart.com.
Back in Atlanta with the Hawks up 8. Trae Young is 1 for 9, but they have gotten
Trey playing like trash though. They still winning.
3 for 3 from the three-point line. Capella's been all over the
Trey out there with 4 points.
And against a mismatch, a nice finish.
Shooting 11% from the field goal.
Talented off-the-bench player can create his own and create shots for others. Look at that production as Young has struggled so far with his
1 for 9.
So Young has missed his
13
last
for
8
24
shots
the rest
after
of the team.
first. LaMelo Ball has missed his last 7 shots, so these 2 dynamic point guards having trouble putting the ball in the basket as Thomas drives, kicks it out. Rozier gets a good look for that one.
Woo! In and out. Come on, man. You need that.
Already. Rozier, meanwhile, 0 for 6. So the starting backcourt, Ball and Rozier, right now they're 1 for 14. And they're only down by 8. Herter, Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. Herter, contested 3. Comes up way short, rebounded by Wright. His shot misses. McDaniel's able to nab it. Bridges. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Bridges. His first. Capella draws the charge.
Oh, that ain't no goddamn charge, my dude. Oh. Yeah.
Good job by Capella being in position and being able to stay in front of Bridges as he handles the rock going towards the cup.
And Charlotte is downsized with Bridges playing the small ball 5. Hoping to spread out Capella as beautiful pass.
Where's the D at? Where's the D at?
Against the overmatched size-wise Isaiah Thomas.
And a mistake by Thomas thinking he was defending Herder coming off the screen and roll. Good recognition by Herder and Young.
Thomas kicks it out in the corner. Rozier trying to get untracked. Martin has 7 to shoot. DeAndre Hunter guarding him. Martin fires a three-pointer. Back of the rim, Capella grabs yet another defensive rebound. 10-point Atlanta lead, 6.5 to play in the second. Martin went for the steal. Capella got it back. Blocked by
Nice block.
That was close to being on the way down, but Washington timed it beautifully. Martin drive won't go. Bridges.
That's nice, Bridges. Let's go.
Second field goal for Miles Bridges, their leading scorer. Hunter goes right at Thomas. Can't get it to fall. Good help defense. Capella grabs another rebound and is fouled. Already 9 rebounds for Clint Capella to go with 8 points. Second foul on Washington.
Well, Trae Young, exquisite vision. Poor
Yeah, that was a nice pass.
positioning by Isaiah Thomas. Great recognition and read by Young and Herder.
But Isaiah Thomas is thinking he's defending a little floppy action where Herder comes off the screen, which he is. But great recognition. That's old school basketball right there.
Again, Herder, 6'7". He got excellent size. As Capella.
He's a good player. With Herder and Bogdanovich and Hunter, their wing position is big and long and very deep.
And in making that statement, it shows you how much Charlotte misses Gordon Hayward. His size, strength, and ability to be a playmaker.
Well, talking about strength, Miles Bridges has done that all season long. Just barrels his way in, gets an easy bucket.
Oh, that's a nice pass. You got to drain that.
Martin catches, looks to push. Here comes Rozier, racing up the floor. McDaniels tries the three-pointer. Pass inside, broken up nicely by Martin, but it deflects right inside Gallinari. Martin.
Oh, that would have been a nice pass.
Bridges outlet to McDaniels.
Come on, let's go. Push it, push it.
McDaniels drives, layup, won't go with a foul. And again, how about the play of Martin? Just all the little intangible things.
And this is the lineup that James Borrego was talking to us about in the downsizing, playing Bridges as the 5, but that's just a bad decision by Young.
It was a nice pass. If he had made that shit, they wouldn't have been saying that.
East 8-seed game. The Cavs, after losing to Brooklyn, now they will play at home in Cleveland, host the winner.
It's getting spicy out there.
Eastern on ESPN and the app. And the winner of that game will play the Miami Heat in the first round of the playoffs.
Mike, what percentage do you think I have of Commissioner Silver calling you and saying, we're going to start calling it the playoffs right now? Like on a 1%?
0%.
Zero? Okay.
I think he understands what you're saying, but I wouldn't want to give you credit, so I delay my decision.
Gallinari knocks down the three. By the way, we asked Nate McMillan before the game, and he's in favor of keeping the playoffs separate. Playoffs are a 16-team tournament. He doesn't want to do that. The idea of the play-in tournament is the mechanism to make the regular season more important, to make you finish 6th or higher. Ball deflected out of bounds. Loose ball foul, go the other way.
Good block out by Young against Martin there.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Trae Young, I go right back to that high screen and roll with Capella. He was wide open on the last time, but he didn't execute the play. There's no big back there to protect the rim. You can find Capella at the rim.
A foul on Martin, his second. Nice slip pass, Gallinari goes inside.
Oh, okay.
Another beautiful setup for Young, his 4th assist.
He said, bro, we got to take this time out, bro.
Back up to 11.
Yeah. We got to take this time out.
They take their advice, but they put Gallinari in the screener's position, so when he catches it, his ability to shoot or put his head down and attack the rim. That's great offense. Adjustments have to be made.
He said, bro, we got to take him out.
out Domino's 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each? It takes skill to get that pizza from our store to your door.
They still in it though.
Through
No, they only
tight
down by
spots,
like what, 10, 9?
slow walks.
Now if we get ugly like towards the third quarter, then I'll end of the second quarter going into the third quarter, then I'll be like, okay.
To yourself. After all,
They ain't gonna do it.
$3 tip to use on your next order just for carrying out, only at Domino's.
We believe there's an innovator in all of us. That's why we build technology that makes it possible for every business and every person to come to the table and do more incredible things.
If Philly Garcia didn't have the fighting spirit to drive his ambition, he never would have left home for LA with only his car to sleep in. If he listened to those who rejected him, he never would have sold that car to pay for his dream. And if he lacked the will to improve his craft, he never would have made a name for himself, lining up some of the biggest names in pro sports. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
On a road trip, do you need power or optimum power? If that battery in your kid's toy dies, you are in for a long ride. So upgrade to Optimum. Duracell Optimum.
There's no loss that comes close in terms of heartache to the 96 Masters.
Have you watched this round?
Oh, goodness!
The defending champs face the Padres on Sunday Night Baseball.
And Capella, man, already with 9 points and 10 rebounds.
No transition threes for them. No layups, no dunks. We got to get by.
That's the dude that's doing it to there.
Let's not settle, okay? Our strength is getting to the rim.
Well, about 4 minutes left into the second.
The biggest thing right now, offensively, is making the right play, okay? It's got to find the pocket. We got to kick out and we got to play. When we do that, we're getting good shots. James Rager was first NBA job assistant video coordinator with the Spurs back in 2003. He's got a terrific young team to work with. Right now they're down by 11, 4 minutes remaining here in the second. A high-scoring team that only has 38 points so far. Rozier still can't get it to fall. He's 0 for 7.
Damn.
Rozier averaging over 19 a game on the season, their third leading scorer. DJ Washington guarding Young. Gets past him, the floaters up and good.
There you go.
He missed 8 shots in a row. Hadn't scored since the opening minute, but now it's a 13-point lead.
But a good adjustment. When he gets the matchup that he feels is favorable to him, eliminates the screen and roll, plays one-on-one.
There you go. Bang, bang.
7 in a row. Knocked down a three-pointer earlier.
Down by 10.
Gallinari gets some space. Danilo Gallinari with the 8th three-pointer of the half. For the
Gallinari.
Young has really played such a mature offensive game. Not forcing it, no frustration on the misses.
Off the mark, Gallinari with a rebound. Gallinari 10 points here in the first half. Bogdanovich fakes. Hunter corner three.
He could have just pulled off for that too.
PJ Washington had the hot hand early, and it continues.
And he still got it.
Now 5 of 7 from the field. He's their leading scorer with 13.
I agree with you, Coach. They're at their best when they play small.
Alley-oop, Capella with the left hand.
Nice.
Trae Young lob.
Charlotte is having all sorts of problems defending the screen and roll with Trae Young involved.
Pass was low. Ball thought he got hit on the pass. Not going to get any help. That's their 8th turnover.
You don't stumble into leading the league in total points and total assists.
No, you don't. He is a handful.
Only the second player in NBA history to do that. Hadn't been done in 49 years. Pass deflected and stolen. Rozier goes back for Bridges. Rozier in. And
there you go.
Finally gets up.
Finally.
He was 0 for 7, his first points. There's some weird individual numbers from some key players.
It's harder in the playoffs. Guys are competing harder, probably studying harder.
Shot
Down your man.
Gallinari. Ball does a good job defensively. Gallinari got the shot off. He thought he got hit.
He didn't get hit, bro. He tried to sell that foul.
Ball launches another three.
Boom.
Nice save by Capella. 12 rebounds here in the first half for Capella. Trae Young floater is no good.
But second points, second chances.
That's awful transition defense.
Rozier.
Okay, there you go, Rozier.
Or Charlotte needing Terry Rozier.
Y'all gotta play some D out there, bro. Get these rebounds.
The problem is not scoring. They're doing a good job scoring. You get it in transition, Rozier. Good hesitation, finish, getting the contact. But if you're Charlotte right now, you got to get the group together and say, we got to begin to get some stops. One at a time. Put together a string of stops so we stand absolutely no chance of winning this game.
Kongu comes in. Clint Capella, 11 points, 12 rebounds, 2 block shots. And it's not even halftime.
And I didn't think he had as impactful of a year this season as he did last year in their defensive turnaround, but he looks good to start tonight's game.
So Rozier to the free throw line. Third on the team in scoring. Charlotte had 5 different players this year score 30 or more at least 4 times, not just a one and done thing. Of course, one of those was Gordon Hayward. Young drives inside, flips it up with the left hand, won't go. Rebound Bridges.
He having a bad night.
So they're switching the high pick and roll now and not trapping.
Dang.
Ball, not
Dang.
A transition 3.
8 of his 12 field goal attempts from downtown. How about this? It's cut to 6. With a half minute to go here in the second. Ball and Rozier starting to knock down some shots. Herder on the drive.
Oh.
Pass low. Hunter didn't handle it. Turnover number 6 for Atlanta.
Let's go ahead and score one more time before we go in the halftime.
The flight of the Pelicans. They'll play in the
Let's go one more time. One more time.
Stephen A. and Jalen Rose. Shot clock is turned off. Ball drives, left-handed.
Oh.
Herder, quick outlet to Young. He's got plenty of time. Young dribbles, jump shot, got it. Still 2.9 remaining. Charlie could get a shot off. Rozier from half court gets it off in time. Oh, nearly banks it in.
There's too much time left on the clock, man. Y'all should have slowed it down even more, man. Y'all gave him an opportunity to score.
But Atlanta had a lot of help.
3 for 13.
Gallinari 12.
Trey and Ball.
Young did hit this jumper. He had 8 points, 6 assists. 2 quarters complete. An elimination game here in the play-in game. And the Hawks lead it by 8.
Oh, y'all, it's not too shabby.
Feel the power cricket 5G.
I thought you meant like live streaming.
Oh, we're live streaming, all right. Let's roll. Smile, you're on cricket.
Your local bar is waiting for you this Sunday, and there's one drink every bartender wants to serve. It's not an old-fashioned or a Manhattan, because every bartender's least favorite drink to serve you is one too many.
Here's a little question for you. Why are there interstate highways in Hawaii?
Yo, I was wondering, why does quicksand work so slowly?
They should call it then slow sand.
Shouldn't the word ambiguous have more than one meaning?
What if we made the first thing you want other drivers to notice unnoticeable until they turn on?
Question everything. We did. It's your journey in the Hyundai Tucson, our best Tucson ever.
Thousands of years ago, even if you were sitting at the top, you really couldn't count on support. It took centuries for office seating to evolve, but there were some major holes in the design. Then people were inspired to do away with office chairs completely. Yeah, that didn't work. In 2020 came the breakthrough the world has been waiting for. The first ever XHMT heat and massage chair by X-Chair. X-Chair just made history's most comfortable work chair even better by integrating heat and massage into our patented dynamic variable lumbar support. Waves of glorious massage that wake up tired muscles? Yes. Soothing heat that melts away daily tension? You bet. The all-new XHMT massage chair by X-Chair. The future feels good. Upgrade to the ultimate work chair with the one and only XHMT by X-Chair. Use the code on your screen and get $100 off, plus a free footrest.
Back in our studios in New York, Trae Young not shooting the ball well, but he's passing it well, Jalen.
Hawks have 3 players in double figures, none named Trae Young, but he is dropping dimes, and you know what? It feels good.
Hawks
Stop singing!
Yeah. What he said.
What happens when performance meets power? You try crazy things because you're crazy and you like it. You get bigger, badder, faster. You can never have too much of a good thing, and power is a very good thing.
You know, those mornings when it takes just a little bit extra to get you out of bed? This might be it.
Wake up to the goodness of Jimmy Dean.
Yeah, no, it's kind of good. Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah. Ooh. That was good.
Good job.
You've been practicing.
Get any size soft drink for just $1 right now at McDonald's.
Welcome to the Toyota Halftime.
Halftime of the play-in game, the hometown Hawks with an 8-point lead over the Hornets. Neither of the 2 young superstars playing particularly well, at least not shooting the ball well. Both Trae Young and LaMelo Ball are 3 for 13 as we take a look at some of the action from that first half. Jalen, what did you take away?
You just said the key. Whichever one of these guys has a spectacular second half, that's going to propel their team. They're volume scorers and shooters. They're going to attempt a lot of threes. Defense is optional. This is a windshield wiper game. This is summer league. Nobody's fouling out of this game. If one of those guys get hot, that team is going to win.
2 things happen here that we got to pay attention to. Number 1, remember I said it's Trae Young and it's everybody else. Well, that's not the case tonight. He's got some balance attacking. Herder's got 13, okay? You got Gallinari, he's got 12. You've got Capella, he's got 11. So you're getting some balance there, right? That's not the same when you look at the Hornets. And number 2, the Hornets defense is coming back to haunt them. They haven't played much of it this year. They damn sure ain't playing it tonight, and that's a problem.
And for the Hornets, Rozier hasn't been scary. That backcourt for Charlotte has to get going in the second half. This is a golden opportunity for them to get a win on the road.
Meanwhile, the Pelicans and the Spurs will get their opportunity coming up in our next game. And I want you all to see what happened tonight. This in New Orleans. Woo! That, my friends, is Zion with a 360 dunk in warm-ups. What did it mean? We'll talk about it next.
This halftime is presented by Toyota.
Bruh, is he playing though, bruh? Like, I don't care if he doing 360 dunks, windmills. Is he playing? Is he playing? Let's talk about that. I want to know that. Is he playing? I don't care about him doing 360. I just want to know if he's playing. Y'all sitting here hyping us up and all this extra stuff, bruh.
Look at this, though. See somebody step this game up, huh?
Game over. Made for grand entrances. The all-new Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
And that'll do it for tonight. What a finish. What a game.
You know, a lot of people assume Mike Breen was born with that voice.
Just like they assume they can't afford great insurance.
He tricking everybody.
Hey, Jack.
I sound a little nasally to you tonight?
Not at all.
I don't know. Sounded nasally to me.
For surprisingly great rates to fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Better ingredients, better pizza means that every bite of this slice just keeps getting better. From the first bite to the dunk. And just when you're thinking this slice can't get any better, you get to that epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese.
Did you know there are surfaces in your home that look clean, but a closer look shows there are often layers of invisible dirt left behind? Try Mr. Clean Magic Eraser for a deep-down hygienic clean. Magic Eraser removes the messes you can see, as well as more of the dirt and grime you don't. All you do is wet, squeeze, and start erasing dirt and grime all around the house. And try Magic Eraser Sheets for a deep clean in hard-to-reach places that you can toss when you're done. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser for a deep-down hygienic clean all around the house.
If you don't repaint every now and then, it's like the old you is still hanging around.
I'm listening to music.
So today, let's paint with Behr, America's most trusted paint brand, and make your home yours. Behr, exclusively at the Home Depot.
What if you were a trendy apparel company facing an avalanche of demand? To ensure more customers can buy more Sherpa-lined jackets, you call IBM to automate your IT infrastructure with AI. Now your systems monitor themselves. What used to take hours takes minutes. And you have an e-commerce platform designed to handle sudden spikes in overall demand, as in actual overalls. Let's create IT systems that roll up their own sleeves. IBM, let's create.
The lights, the energy. Playoffs! Yes, let's get it!
Here, every game counts.
Every bucket counts.
Yeah. Every second counts.
Yes!
Oh, I love this game.
It's NBA playoff time.
Can you dig it?
Trophies.
You're watching the Toyota Halftime.
Our West Coast play-in game tonight will involve the Pelicans taking on the Spurs. Pelicans opened 1-12 this year, rebounded to get into the play-in tournament. If they make the playoffs, they'd be the first team in 25 years to start a season that badly and still get into the playoffs. And yet, as we showed you a few moments ago, and we'll show you again, Zion Williamson, they did all of this without him. He did not play a single game this year. Doing a 360 dunk in the warm-ups this year. Doing a 360 dunk in the warm-ups. What do you think when you see it, Stephen?
I'm disgusted. It makes me want to throw up. What good does that do us as basketball lovers, as basketball fans?
That's what I said.
The game of the NBA. The fact that I see you out there doing dunks, but I haven't seen you play one single game this year, how does that help the NBA product? How does that help the NBA brand to see a guy in warm-ups that you haven't seen the entire damn year? It makes me want to throw up.
Well, that's almost like a sighting of Bigfoot because you have never and will never see a guy that height, that build, do that dunk.
Yeah.
After not playing all season because of an injury.
Be nice to see
You'll
him.
never see.
We different. With Jalen and I different on this. Well, you should be able to do the dunk since you haven't played all season. Your legs are fresh. The only person with fresher legs than you. Actually, I was going to say Kyrie, but Kyrie's been playing lately, so he actually doesn't have fresher legs than Zion.
Who do we like in the late game? Pelicans or Spurs?
Pelicans.
We will
The
see,
Pelicans
even without
fly.
Zion. In the meantime, the Hawks have themselves an 8-point lead at the break against the Hornets.
Even A.
Trae
Hayward
Young,
guys miss
not
games.
shooting the ball well tonight, but he's throwing nice dimes all over the floor. It's he against LaMelo in the second half. Loser goes home. Back to Atlanta next.
NBA
Go home.
Halftime is presented by Toyota and the all-new Tundra, the full-size pickup that was born for bringing it. Toyota, let's go places.
I'm what's called the coda. My parents were both born deaf. I was not. I translated a lot for my parents. It made us closer. Now that it's been over a year since we've seen each other in person, communication is more important than ever. Especially with this guy. It's their first time being grandparents, so they don't want to miss a single moment. We can't wait for you to meet him.
YouTube TV is a reinvented way to watch TV. No wires, no boxes, and unlimited DVR.
Wait, unlimited DVR?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm worried what that much power might do to me.
Okay. YouTube TV has real-time highlights to catch up on the game if you miss anything.
I actually like missing things. My team's awful.
Well, it also has personalized recommendations, so no more scrolling endlessly.
But scrolling endlessly lets me reject things.
Yeah, but...
Reject.
All right, that's enough. Look, you should try YouTube TV for free. It's everything live TV should be.
Applebee's Irresistibles are back, now starting at $8.99. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Why don't you do cool spins?
People need to read it.
I can't read it.
It's because you're like 4.
It's not half.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
These are Smile Direct Club aligners. They're laser cut for comfort to gently straighten teeth under a doctor's direction. They can turn a smile like this into a smile like this in as little as 4 to 6 months for less than $3 a day. So choose comfortable. Choose fast. Choose affordable. Choose Smile. Get started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
Poshmark is the perfect side hustle. There's so much I can sell. Bags, clothes, and even electronics. It's so easy. I can list in 60 seconds or less. I can't imagine a better side hustle.
Nice. What? With the Game Time app, I pay 60% less than this guy.
60%?
Game Time finds you the best last-minute deals and guarantees the lowest price. Download Game Time now. Nice shirt.
Welcome back. It's the MetaQuest NBA play-in tournament from Atlanta, Georgia. Halftime, Hawks leading the Hornets 60-52 at State Farm Arena. And first half stats brought to you by Indeed. Well, if you said the Hawks, Trae Young was going to shoot 3 of 13, say how many of the Hawks are going to be trailing by? Not the case.
All right, we back at it.
Herter, Gallinari, Capella, all with excellent first halves for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking to play on Friday in Cleveland if they get the win. Hi again, everybody, along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Mike Green on hand. We'll check in with Lisa in just a moment. So Trae Young doesn't shoot well. In fact, at one point he missed, I think, 9 straight shots, but he still made things happen for them.
It just showed what we talked about in the open. He's not just a scorer. He's a playmaker. Did a great job of distributing the basketball, recognizing as a point guard, overmatched the size of her to get rid of the basketball. Again, you come off the screen and roll is not a license to score, is a license to make the right read. Takes a double, drops it off. Then when you get the matchup that you want, get everybody out of your way, pull it out, and it's time to dance. Takes advantage of the one-on-one matchup with a bigger DJ Washington defending, gets to his spot.
Just got to get to his spot.
Outstanding job of setting the tone all first half.
And Charlotte, guys, their top 3 scorers, Bridges didn't get enough opportunities. Ball and Rozier really struggled. You look, a combined 8 for 29 from the field.
Again,
all right, see, y'all turn this around. Let's make it a game.
Shoot the ball so poorly like they did, and they're only down by 8.
And that's the good news.
That is, and their defense has to pick up.
Well, the defense, that's the area of improvement last couple of years for this team as Capella floats it up and in. Nice feed from Herter.
That's a great first possession offense. And get rid of the basketball. That's well-designed, well-executed offense.
Capella playing the top of his game so far. 13, 12, and a couple of blocks. That block won't count as foul came before as we check in with Lisa.
Aggressive, stop game foul, get to the line.
We heard him tell his guys the biggest thing is making the right play. I asked him what he meant by that, and he said as soon as we see 2 bodies, we've got to kick it out. We were playing way too fast in that first half. He said he told his guys slow down, get to their spots, and make the right read. He said he also told his team, we're down 8, just 8, and we haven't shot the ball well, so we're right there. Stay with it.
Thank you, Lisa. That foul was on Herder. That's his second. They came in playing well. They'd won their last 3, 11-4 in their last 15. And again, they were one of the better road teams down the stretch.
Well, both these teams are explosive offensive teams. And in a one-game scenario, either one has the capability of lighting it up. Both teams have got to just figure out, can we get enough stops?
Young off the bounce, gets inside, draws the foul.
There you go.
But he'll head to the line. The last time they played in the regular season, Trae Young had a season low 9 points. But he also had
It's in line. Let you see
that
ball go in.
I'm going to give him the respect that he deserves. We're having a problem defending him. I'm going to get the basketball out of his hands and force other guys on my terms to win this ball game.
Bottom line, he's a great player.
Yep. Now, it mentioned earlier how he led the NBA in total points and total assists, and it's only the second time it happened. Tiny Archibald, back in 1972-73, did it. You want to talk about a former great player? Tiny Archibald, a Hall of Famer, 75th anniversary team. That was a special scoring guard who also was a great distributor.
Get it right, Mike.
I didn't like that shot.
Nate Tiny Archibald.
Absolutely. That year that Tiny did it, averaged 34 points and 11 assists per game with the Kansas City Kings back in 72-73. 34 and 11.
Unbelievable.
5 on the shot clock. Young on the drive. Nice feed.
Nice pass, Trey.
Finishes it off. I think looking at LaMelo Ball defending him, the thing that he did, he gave him a direct line drive to his right hand. Stay in front of him and use your size, living with a contested shot over you.
And just like Young has had some struggles defensively and has to learn a lot on that end, Ball has to learn that part of the game as well too if he wants to win and win big.
Yeah, I don't like them shots.
Shooting the ball, 2 for 11. Had such a terrific season, as you said earlier, Jeff. He's become a really good player, but he's not found the range.
Woo! Bang, bang.
That's his first three-pointer, and now he's in double figures, largest lead of the game. Rozier reverse, nice off the glass.
That last possession, if you're Charlotte, you can't switch Plumlee on Trae Young. It's enough to ask a guard to defend it.
And you might have to go to that small lineup.
Trey out there about to start dancing on y'all.
Have the versatility defensively, but what a drop off here. Well timed.
That was beautiful.
By Hunter, and then Mark referenced this, the isolation against Plumlee. If you're going to double him in pick and rolls, there's no reason not to come and double him when he has a mismatch.
Herder, quick pass to Capella. Hunter on the drive, gets inside. Beautiful move from Hunter. There's some really nice ball movement here from Atlanta. LaMelo Ball inside, draws the foul. Capella tripped him up for his second personal. 14-point Hawks lead. And Nate McMillan did such an outstanding job last year after he took over for Lloyd Pierce and led them to the Eastern Conference Finals. He is such a terrific coach. He's been for a long time. He's now up to number 18 all-time in head coaching wins for the NBA with Seattle, Portland, Indiana, and now Atlanta.
And what people, you know him as a coach. He was an outstanding basketball player, one of the great all-time defenders this game has ever seen.
Yeah, when he played with Gary Payton, and they were on the floor together with Seattle.
Mr. Sonic.
They had some great defensive teams.
They retired his number. All-NBA defense a couple of times. Led the NBA in steals one year.
His number is retired. Where is it up? Is it up in? I wonder if it's up in Seattle.
Somewhere.
I'd put it up in my bedroom if I was him. If there's no place else.
Ball floats it up to Bridges. Bridges kicks it back out. Rozier wide open. Boy, that's got to feel good for Terry Rozier and the Hornets. His first three-pointer. Now he's in double figures with 10.
And they're trying to play some zone here right now.
Herder on the bounce. Inside the arc, comes up short. Well defended by Bridges. Ball drives on Young. Young strips it. Ball gets it back.
There, I think we can.
Washington. Rozier. The runner is good. That's a tough shot.
And he's a guy that can get it going and scoring bunches. You're dishing out problems that you may not have the ability to solve if you're the Hawks. Tighten up your defense.
Rozier, 7 points already here in the third.
Yeah, this don't look too good, man, for these Hornet boys, man. You can tell the lack of experience they got out there. You can definitely tell the lack of experience they got out there.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're refreshing everything, even their Italians.
Whoa, you talking Italians? Jimmy's gonna take it from here. Refresh
I don't think that comeback is gonna happen. ATL.
Try it on top of Belgioioso fresh mozzarella in the matzo meat, or stacked on 3 more Italian-style meats in the supreme meats. That's just like my Nonna makes when she cooks.
I don't cook.
Wait, what?
It's a good thing he's so handsome.
It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're gonna keep refreshing and.
At Jameson, we like to do things differently. Smooth, triple distilled Irish whiskey, now with a twist of orange flavor. Now that's just showing off. Meet new Jameson Orange.
My game, it's about team.
I'm about to say, I thought that was like another iPhone 14.
I moved here to find mine. I left my family to take my shot. My game, it's opportunity, where I prove myself and find my second family. My game, it's a gift, and we all have the right to experience the gift of the game. Keep up the hard work. Got you, fool.
Come on, Charlotte. I need y'all to hit me with that comeback, bruh.
For an office manager, but hiring is hard. Well, LinkedIn has tons of great people, so let's find the right one. Like someone to run the desk. What else? Stock supplies. Ah, of course. Oh, I love this one. Organized team activities.
They need to let me get that comeback.
Woo! You need one person who does all that. Great. Here are 9 to get you started, so you can find the right people and hire the right people.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Well, Michael Jordan's been the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets since 2010, adding to his accolades on the court. His Hall of Fame career, the only black majority owner in the NBA, also the only former player to currently own a team. And Michael Jordan thrilled with his team's growth last couple of years. First winning season in 6 years, as this year finished 43-39 and finished the 10th seed in the East, same as the Hawks. Hawks won the tiebreaker. In the regular season, they split
Little man out there.
4 games, 2-2 each, winning on their home court. As you guys both well know, regular season matchups and results mean absolutely zero when it comes to play-in games and playoff games.
And they're back to the zone.
Young looking. Herder, nice feed inside. Oh, blocked by Bridges. Right back at Capella. 5 on the shot clock. He wants another try, and this time succeeds. LaMelo Ball, 12 points. 5 assists. Gets it to Washington. Not that time. Fight for the rebound, and a loose ball. Fall called against Ball.
Yeah, Ball. You too aggressive out there, my dude.
See the good defense by Bridges, but Capella staying with it. So I'm Charlotte. You're doing me a favor posting up Clint Capella, but they get away with it. High percentage move.
They're too small.
Good simple basketball. Get into that right hand.
He was too small for Capella.
They're going into this zone to try to make Trae Young less a focal point of what they're doing.
Hunter drive, long strides, and a gorgeous play off the glass. Hunter now at 9 points. Excellent balance scoring from Atlanta. Back up by 12. Beautiful move and a foul. As ball will hit back to the free throw line. Foul on Gallinari. That's his third. LaMelo Ball. Again, he's only 20 years old. Last year, Rookie of the Year. This year, he All-Star. Always looks like he's having fun. I mean,
yeah, he flew out here to watch the Hawks play.
NBA All-Star. I'd have fun too. But he does. He plays with a real joy while he's out there. Still a lot to learn. He's so talented, has great instincts. James Borrego's saying he loves the growth of him, but still in terms of making the right play all the time is something he has to develop. Mark, young point guard, it's something you got to learn.
You got to learn, but I tell you what's as important, you got to have a coach that trusts you and allow you to play through mistakes. And James Borrego has done that, trusting his young point guard.
Absolutely. The great Brendan Malone used to always tell me a player is only as good as the coach believes he is. I'm not sure I totally agree with it, but there's a lot of truth to it.
Hunter!
And one.
DeAndre Hunter with a big bucket and a chance for a three-point play. All 5 starters in double figures for the Hawks.
The last line of your defense is securing the basketball. The Hornets don't do that. Hunter outworks everybody on the Charlotte team in the paint area, gets the basket, and then gets the free throw.
Hunter is one of those, when he plays well, it's tough to beat the Hawks. Missed a bunch of games this year with knee and wrist injuries as that shot from Rozier won't go. Hunter during the regular season averaged about 13.5 per game. He's got 12 so far.
And a terrific defender.
And foul. He's got 9 of those points here in the third. The lead is back up to 14, equaling the largest of the game.
And this is as important of a stretch as watching the game for the Charlotte team as they've had all game long. They can let go of the rope, or they can regroup and try to get some stops and close this gap right now.
They've got to bring a different level of physicality. When you're small, you got to play a lot more aggressive.
Y'all leaving y'all feet too early.
Way too much at the basket.
Timeout, Charlotte. Been the DeAndre Hunter quarter so far here in
They're too small for them. Like, the Hawks got like big guys that are like athletic, like, you know what I'm saying, and can shoot, and they just tall and long.
FX's Mayans premieres Tuesday at 10 on FX. Stream on Hulu.
So, people can get a free Samsung
They
Galaxy
all look like
S22
trash.
when they trade in a Galaxy. Any year, any condition.
Oh, I get it. So you can take your old phone that you've had for 12 years and loved every minute of and trade it in for something new that suits your life now?
That's right, yeah.
Then enjoy immediate success, even though you'll never forget your old phone, ever.
It's a great trade.
Life-changing.
Get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 with any Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition. Only at AT&T.
Chipotle's all-new Pollo Asado starts with fresh grilled chicken, hand-cut cilantro, finished with fresh
I ain't gonna lie.
yellow peppers and garlic.
Hey, they look like trash, bro, right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought they were gonna put at least a better fight than this.
As a Main Street
I thought they were gonna make it a game, man. They coming out looking lackluster, man. Not, they ain't playing no D, man.
And now we're providing billions
Bad
of
shot
dollars for
selection.
home lending programs as part of $88 billion to support underserved communities, including loans for small businesses and low and moderate income areas. So everyone has a chance to move forward financially. PNC Bank. See how we can make a difference for you.
Get GTA Online free on PS5.
I bet that Grand Theft Auto looks amazing.
America, I got you. We told Reggie Miller Wendy's will give away our amazing breakfast biscuits for $1 for every bucket he makes. No luck.
What we gonna do, man?
The truth is, we were gonna do it anyhow.
Want a better biscuit for $1? Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
This time, nothing is given, and everything is up for grabs. The question is, will you take it?
Like the play-in tournament gets you hype, it's getting you ready for the playoff, man. And you just feel the excitement in the room, like for this.
Facing the San Antonio Spurs coming up second game of our doubleheader.
Come on, CG, I need you to show out for them Pelicans, man.
For New Orleans, he has played outstanding basketball.
Meanwhile, want to pass along for the Atlanta Hawks. They lost one of their all-time great players this past week. John Drew passed away Sunday at age 67 from cancer. 11 years in the NBA. He was one heck of a scorer, averaged 20 points per game for his career. In his first NBA game, he scored 32 points. Once had back-to-back 40-point games. His first 8 years with the Hawks, a 6'6" scoring machine at times. Rest in peace, John Drew.
There you go, Bridges. Get yourself involved in the game, man.
We saw Dominique Wilkins here earlier today. He wound up getting traded to Utah for the draft pick that the Jazz had for Dominique, and that's when Dominique Wilkins came to Atlanta.
Wow. Thoughts and prayers for John Drew's family and loved ones.
You know, John Drew was 6'6" and 1 year led the entire NBA in offensive rebounds. Hunter, the runner, banks it home again.
Oof.
Hunter now with 14 points total. Make that 16. He's got 13 here in the third already. And we're just halfway through. Harrell misses, fighting for the rebound. And last touch by a Hawk. Herder.
Well, again, good penetration by Young. Finds Hunter, who drives Harrell on the closeout. And a nice little floater. Could have been a charge.
Yeah, it could have been.
As you said, Mark, it's kind of danger time for Charlotte right now. Down by 16. Bridges sidesteps, can't get at the fall.
That was ugly. That was an ugly ass shot.
I just don't see them playing with a sense of urgency. This is the type of energy and effort you get away in a regular season game.
They act like they got another game after this.
They want to get back into this ball game.
I know y'all ain't got no other game after this.
To them, and they're anything but. As PJ Washington says, that's bad to James Williams, saying that he was in position, but they called a foul on Washington. That's his.
Washington Jr. only one that's been hitting shots.
They're in the penalty already. 5:25 remaining. Hawks are an excellent free throw shooting team, 4th in percentage. And they're one of the top teams in terms of getting to the line, especially on their home court. (13-8) now for Trae Young after that slow start.
And you guys talked about it earlier. You got to give credit to Nate McMillan and the job he's done. Took over when this team was reeling, showed true leadership, turned it around, held himself until the full-time head coach, rightfully so. He's an outstanding basketball mind.
He really is, and he's also a dignified, loyal leader of integrity.
Rozier gets that one to go. 16-point game. Still 5
That could have been
minutes
a push
to play in
off.
the quarter. Rozier doing a good job on Young. Trying to fight over screens. There's a double team. Herder looking. Hunter, jab step, jumper. Got it.
Bang, bang.
DeAndre Hunter. 16 points already.
It's over with, boy. You could just feel it, like it's over with.
So they have Harrell guarding Hunter so that Bridges is in the pick and roll trap of Young. But then that puts him in a position where it's hard for him. A center closing out, gives him a little too much space, and Hunter knocks in the jab step 3.
Bridges. Rozier, tough catch, deflected by her. Last touch by Washington.
Man, this game's over with, man. We can go ahead and get the Pelicans and Spurs game started. This game's over.
DeAndre Hunter here in this third quarter.
And at both ends, he's done a really good job against Bridges.
Young, the runner, up and in. Hawks now pouring it on. A 21-point lead. Martin, scoop layup.
They can't hit nothing.
Knocked out of bounds. Atlanta ball. Third rejection for Clint Capella. Hawks dominating here in the third.
ATL loves this.
Bogdanovich. Trae Young on the bounce. Bogdanovich for three. Puts it in. Atlanta Hawks with an avalanche here in the third quarter. A 24-point lead.
Yeah, this game's over with, man. Yeah, you could see it. You could just see it. Like the turnovers, bad shot selection. They can't hit shots. You got easy layups. Y'all blowing it. Yeah. So, I'm ready to see the Pelicans game. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready. I don't even want to watch this no more.
You know, those mornings.
It's not looking good.
Just a little bit
Just
extra to get you out of bed.
Yeah.
This might be it.
And girl, you know, ever since I met you, I've been feeling some type of way about you.
Jimmy Dean.
At Jameson, we like to do things differently. Smooth, triple distilled Irish whiskey, now with a twist of orange flavor. Now that's just showing off. Meet new Jameson Orange.
That's solid defense. Keep them under 25 a quarter. We got to sprint back and pick up a man because they're getting it out so fast. All right, we're cross-matched up. We got to sprint back, turn it half court, and pick up a man. We got to get up, get a hand and contest these shots. That percentage goes way down when you contest that shot.
No chance to contest that shot for Charlotte. As Trae Young floats it up and in, they have blown the doors open on this one. As Ball able to answer, going to the basket. And again, this is a Charlotte team, one of the most explosive offensive teams in the league. But the Hawks defense in this quarter, Young, reverse shot is good. Everything going in right now for Atlanta. Martin to Bridges. And foul on the pass. It's going to be against Herter. That's 4 on Herter.
And his ice Trae putting on a clinic offensively, keeping the dribble alive. Right now for the Hawks is forever young.
Well, they started the game trapping all of his pick and rolls. Now they've gone to switching, and when he's gotten the primary matchup off of him, he has been able to work over the other defenders for Charlotte.
And the Hawk fans loving it. And last year they had a lot of celebrations here at State Farm Arena during their march to the Eastern Conference Finals. This year was a tough go, a very up and down season. But a victory tonight puts them in, again, an elimination game Friday in Cleveland against the Cavs. They win that one, and they're right back in the playoffs. Martin got overly aggressive there, picks up his third. And more free throws for Atlanta.
You know, and Steve Kerr was so right, the great coach of the Golden State Warriors. He said so many people compare Trae Young to Steph Curry. He sees him more like Luka Doncic, a guy that they put in a million pick and rolls, creates so much havoc off of pick and rolls and making plays for other guys, as opposed to Steph Curry doing it with the man movement.
Young hits the first upcoming national TV schedule, ESPN Friday, that game we just spoke of from Cleveland. Will it be Charlotte or Atlanta? Right now looking like Atlanta. And then TNT Friday night. from L.A. The Clippers will host either the Spurs or the Pelicans, the winner of that game. First, you mentioned Doncic. Those two traded for each other. And at first, everybody thought, boy, Atlanta really got shafted on that deal. Doncic, such a terrific player, but boy, Young has turned this franchise around. Bridges, nice sidestep. Nice move from Bridges, but right now, Charlotte, no answers to stop Atlanta. The Hawks are 14 of 18 from the field here in the third. Young, back of the rim, won't go. The follow, backing it home is right with his second field goal. 99 points with still 2 minutes to go in the third. LaMelo Ball blocked with a foul. Okongwu got a piece of it, but also got a piece of ball. So free throws for LaMelo Ball. Nice move. Okongwu, though, with the personal. Timeout Atlanta. They're having their way here in the third.
I want the world.
I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket.
I want today. I want tomorrow. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes.
I want it now.
T-Mobile for Business has 5G that's ready right now.
We believe there's an innovator in all of us. That's why we build technology that makes it possible for every business and every person to come to the table and do more incredible things.
24-year-old DeAndre Hunter in his third year in the NBA, having a spectacular third quarter. You know, he was on that Virginia team when he was a freshman. They were the #1 seed in the NCAA tournament, lost in the first round, but he couldn't play. He was out with a broken wrist. Of course, that destroyed him, and it was such a deflating loss for Virginia. They come back the next year, and they win the NCAA championship. In the NCAA title game, Hunter had 27 points and 9 rebounds. He has been a winning player wherever he's been. And the NBA's had some injury issues to deal with, but when he's right, boy, the Hawks just play at a different level. Nice defense there from Martin. Young on the bounce. Still on right. Nice fake. Drives inside. Adjusts it and flips it in with the left hand. He was looking at his left hand as he went up the floor.
Charlotte just has no rim protection right now. They're getting whatever they want in the rim area.
McDaniels misses. Okongwu with a rebound. Hawks have already scored 41 here in the period. Bogdanovich a three. A huge deficit to make up right now for Charlotte as we wind down the third quarter. McDaniels drives back up top. Ball, one dribble, fires, can't connect. And Harrell is fouled on the follow. He'll shoot as Okongwu picks up another foul.
I like his competitive spirit, though. He came from way away, and he competed on that board.
Yeah, he is a live body.
He sure is.
Harrell had a good start when he first came into the game. Now 8 points overall in 15 minutes.
Hey, Mike, you were talking about DeAndre Hunter's college career. I have trivia for you, college trivia. Who is the only undefeated head coach in Division I basketball right now? That's actually coached games. I'm going to give it to you. Jonas Hayes, the new head coach at Georgia State. He took over Xavier after they made a coaching change in the NIT tournament, won the NIT tournament, and now is here. He was a great player as he was twins at University of Georgia. Happy for him. And Georgia State's right down here.
Yep.
We knew it had to be a tie-in somewhere along the line.
Oh, gotta love the dogs here.
You are quite the trivia buff. Young launches one. And barely grazes the rim. And a loose ball foul is going to go against Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, his fourth personal with 34 seconds remaining here in this third. As this one has gotten away from Charlotte.
How about you talk about that next game we raved about McCollum? How about DeJounte Murray? And he's a heck of a basketball player, and the future's awfully bright for that young man.
Absolutely.
Young falling away. And a rare mistake by Atlanta. They outscore Charlotte 42-24 here in the third. And have a 26-point lead as we head to the fourth.
Which looks better, this or this? Seems clear to me.
This game's like straight over, man. It's gotten worse.
And they'll throw in an eye exam for free. It's a savings of at least $50. Book an exam online today.
For decades, most bladder leak pads were similar. Until Always Discreet changed that by inventing a revolutionary pad that's incredibly thin because it protects differently. With 2 rapid dry layers that overlap where you need it most for strong protection that's always discreet. It's time to question your protection. It's time for Always Discreet.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? No more trips to the post office. No more paying full price for postage. And great rates from USPS and UPS. Mail letters. Ship packages. Anytime, anywhere. For less. A lot less. Get our special TV offer. A 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and never go to the post office again.
Show the world what it means to be a fan at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
Poshmark is the perfect side hustle. There's so much I can sell. Bags, clothes, and even electronics. It's so easy. I can list in 60 seconds or less. I can't imagine a better side hustle.
Mike Greenberg here in our New York studios down in Atlanta. What a third quarter it was for Trae Young and the Hawks. Spectacular move, and they have put this one in the barn. They're up 26 headed to the fourth quarter, which is next on ESPN.
The Queen is holding court.
Thank you, darling.
The brunch is everything. The mimosa is a Vizzy hard seltzer. The vibe is good. Vizzy Mimosa is a vibe.
This is Maya Titan. She's smiling because her small culinary supply store, Titan's Pans, is up and running. And this is NFL star Derrick Henry accidentally tagging Titan's Pans instead of his loyal fans. Which, very unexpectedly, has her business trending. And trending, and trending, and oh my. And there goes the internet. Good thing Maya uses FedEx to help prepare for unexpected demand, because you never know what's next.
Introducing the new Whopper Melt, inspired by the Flame Grilled Classic, but with cheese, more cheese, caramelized onions, and toasted buns. Is it Whopper worthy? You decide. Try the new Whopper Melton Classic Spicy or Bacon, now open late.
Time for tonight's playoff tracker, brought to you by Under Armour. Again, the winner of this one will play Cleveland on Friday. The winner of that game will play Miami to start the playoffs. Of course, Brooklyn beating Cleveland last night, so they advance and will play Boston in the first round starting Sunday afternoon in Boston.
And people better not sleep on Toronto. That is a hard playing, tough-minded group.
Daniels connects on a three-pointer.
And Bogdanovich grabbing that ankle, got hurt on that last play.
He has been banged up a bunch this year. The knee's been bothering him a bit. The ankle early on in the season. Luavo Cabarro gets inside, kicks it out. Gallinari, extra pass. Bogdanovich, quick release, knocks down a three. You mentioned don't sleep on Toronto. Atlanta gets John Collins back. Don't sleep on Atlanta either. Again, with their playoff experience from last year.
I'll tell you, Cleveland, I was impressed how they played against Brooklyn last night. Darius Garland, he's a really good player as Ball hits a three.
When you talk about Garland, he creates some of the same problems that a guy like Trae Young creates.
I think J.B. Bickerstaff has had to overcome a lot of injuries with that group, but he's done such an impressive job.
Gallinari drives, can't finish. Quick outlet, Oubre to Rozier. Ball tries another three-pointer. 11 of his 20 shots from downtown. He's just 6 of 20 shooting here tonight. That's such a special season for these Hornets. And Bogdanovich certainly going to call a foul. Going to go against Rozier. Rozier claiming he got pushed. Here's what you were talking about, Jeff. Rozier steps on his foot and turns that left ankle. Clearly not impacting down the other end.
There is a difference with how much people hobble on defense when they're hurt and when they're going up to shoot.
Are you saying that's today's game or all time?
All time.
By the way, that ankle that he turned, that was not the ankle that gave him problems early. Coming up on 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. One of the things for Atlanta, only 7 turnovers in the game. McDaniels three-pointer. So right, Gallinari, Okongwu, Bogdanovich, and Luavo Cabarro. Nice backdoor cut and lay-in. Beautiful feed. Alon Wright with his 4th assist. Rozier blocked by Wright, rejects it into the 5th row.
See on one end, the backdoor pass by Wright. On this end, not giving up on a play. Says, get that shot out of there.
And the ball got wet.
A beverage spill, apparently. Wright, by the way, he's been around a while. This is his first year with Atlanta. Did we have a technical?
On Terry Rozier, I believe.
Yeah. Well, Rozier gets hit with a technical. Can understand the frustration from Charlotte. They came in, again, finishing off their regular season so well. They talked about using last year's beating in the play-in game as motivation. Felt confident coming in. Been one of the better road teams in the Eastern Conference. They just got manhandled in that 3rd quarter. Still one of the youngest teams in the NBA. 6th youngest in the league.
Man, That's bad. I just heard the announcement. They got a three-point shot taken away from them. Charlotte did.
The hits just keep on coming.
Yeah. If you're down, new rule, if you're down like 28 and you step out of bounds and you make a three, it's okay.
Oubre fouled by Bogdanovich. Still 9:12 remaining. Cloud booing Oubre. They're just having a grand old time here. And the Hawks early in the season are really struggling, especially defensively. But their defensive effort has been very strong tonight against one of the better offenses in the league.
Well, think about it, Mike. Hunter, like you mentioned earlier, is their best wing defender, and he was hurt. And I think that really set him back. When he's been back, he gives them an absolute elite defender at that position.
And one thing they've done, they've taken care of the basketball, so they've given their defense a chance to get back and be set.
Gallinari against Ball, using his 6'10 frame, turns, shoots, and scores. Gallinari had an excellent first half. Gets that one to go. 15 points total now. His first field goal of the second half. But just excellent balance. 6 players in double figures for the Atlanta Hawks. During the regular season, they averaged 7 players average in double figures. That's the most in the NBA. This balance, even with such an elite score by Trae Young, they put up a lot of points. An offensive foul on Okongwu. That's his 5th. 5th foul in 14 minutes on a screen he was holding.
And their high school teammates. I know how you win a state championship at Chino Hills. You get 3 NBA players on your team, in Okongwu and the Ball brothers.
Bridges drives, layup short. And Okongwu, I think that's it. Oh no, they call a reach in on DeLon Wright. So Wright picks up his first. And there they are, back at Chino Hills.
Wow.
LaMelo looks like he's about 9 in that picture.
Did you guys win a state championship, either one of you guys?
No. You?
We made it to the semifinals my senior year.
Does that mean no?
That's a no.
Yes. Yes, by the way, I did. Bishop Lockton High School, shout out.
What year?
1983.
To win it in New York State? You didn't win the city, though, right?
Yo, this not, you know.
Oh, well, let's get the whole facts.
I'm just saying.
Let's get all the facts.
We won the state. That's bigger than the city.
Not the city kids.
7 on the shot clock. Right to Hunter. Hunter, nice feed inside. Capella flips it up. Shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. McDaniels comes away. Here's Kelly Oubre. Misses the jam. And the crowd absolutely loves it. Hunter drives. Pull-up jumper. Side of the backboard.
McDaniels has some really good defensive instincts. Length. I'm going to be interested to watch how he continues to develop.
Bridges can't hit. Quiet night for Bridges. 12 points. And a timeout called. 7:05 remaining. Atlanta in complete control, looking to advance to Friday's play-in against Cleveland.
NBA Play-In Tournament is presented by MetaQuest. Quest is ready.
Rated teen.
Susie posted, "I'll pass on VR. I'm not a gamer nerd." So jabs on a glacier, lunges on a volcano, and getting the best workout of your life is for gamer nerds? Come on, Susie.
On a road trip, do you need power or optimum power? If that battery in your kid's toy dies, you are in for a long ride. So upgrade to Optimum. Duracell Optimum.
Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway.
Wait, that's new. Wait, you're new too.
Nobody told you?
Refresh.
Subway's refreshing with better ingredients, better footlongs, and better spokespeople.
Because you gotta
refresh to be fresh.
At Jameson, we like to do things differently. Smooth, triple distilled Irish whiskey, now with a twist of orange flavor. Now that's just showing off. Meet new Jameson Orange.
You can never have too much of a good thing. And power is a very good thing.
Sandwiches shouldn't come from a tanning salon. They should be served straight from the fryer and piping hot. That's Kentucky Fried to order. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
There's a moment when we find our stride, and tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
The NBA playoffs, when all eyes are locked on the court, and where everyone wants in. But first, it's playing time. We got 8 teams on the brink, 4 spots on the line. Who's getting in? Who's going home? Welcome to the NBA play-in tournament. Win to get in.
Welcome back to the MetaQuest NBA play-in tournament. Second game of our doubleheader. It's the Pelicans and the Spurs. DeJounte Murray, one of the more unheralded, terrific players in the NBA. The 13 triple-doubles, but just a terrific defensive player as well. As those two teams will battle for the right to play the Clippers on Friday. Meanwhile, Atlanta, domination in the second half on their home floor. Hawks leading by 29. They've been up by as many as 31. Gallinari's been a nice change in the starting lineup. They certainly missed John Collins. Right on cue, throws a horrible pass. It's going to be Charlotte Ball. But he is somebody that you see Collins. Collins, not sure if he's going to be able to play this weekend either. We got multiple injuries, plantar fasciitis, a finger injury as well. As Bridges struggling, Young dives on it, looks to get at the Hunter, and he does. Hunter, the sidestep layup, blocked from behind, but a foul. And they're going to count the goal. They're going to say a goaltend.
But that's leadership.
Oh, he just got teed up. He got to be careful and just got thrown out. Multiple technicals, automatic ejection. Bridges' frustration. They need to get him away. Oh, Bridges, who's one of the candidates. Oh, a fan giving him some stuff as well. The guy had a magnificent season, one of the candidates most improved. But a rough performance from the entire Hornets team, and Bridges' frustration boils over. Gallinari, one of the best free throw shooters in the league, misses that. He went right at James Williams, some profane language, and then continued along as Gallinari hits 1 of 2.
What was he upset with, the goaltending call?
I think there's a lot he's upset with, but that particular outburst, I think, was a result of the goaltending call.
But I don't want to overlook the hustle of Trae Young. That's a live basketball. That's the best player on the floor. Setting an example, sacrificing his body, and giving his team the possession.
When you're up by over 30, too.
That becomes contagious. That's the standard. If I'm Nate McMillan in the Hawks, if he can do it, we all can do it.
Amen. And the counterpoint to that, if he won't do that, then I'm going to have a hard time convincing the other guys to do that. And as a coach, if you only coach the bottom end of the guys to do the gritty, grimy things, you'll never have a gritty team.
Young gets into the paint. Oh, he's going left, throws it up right. After such a slow start, he's got 24 points and 10 assists.
I tell you what, it's scary how great the point guard play is in this league right now. He is incredible.
Like the floater game off either foot. I mean, and if you come up, he's adept at throwing the lob and the drop-off passes.
Well, Nate McMillan says the trust he now has in his teammates, he's really come a long way. He saw all kind of defenses this year, misses that three. Ball tips the rebound to himself, finds McDaniels. Oubre connects on a three-pointer. As we approach 5 minutes remaining, what has been a blowout for the Atlanta Hawks. You know, when you've got a player that demands to be double teamed, it can be such a great thing for a team. That means other guys are open, but that star player has got to be willing to pass. And boy, has he become a great playmaker.
And do that time and time again. Just making the right play, even when you're missing.
Oubre tries another three. Hunter with a rebound. As we're under 5 minutes remaining, I think Trae Young was trying to get a take foul to blow the whistle and get the starters out. This one is over. 5 to shoot. Young drives down, floats it up, in and out. Gallinari can't get it. Ball still loose. And a loose ball foul will go against Atlanta. Timeout call by Atlanta.
Turns the corner. Beautiful floater. How about the hustle? Don't tell me you want to win. Show me. Flat out getting it done.
Hawks on their way to Cleveland.
This universe is only one of an infinite number. Mr. Strange. Who are you
in this vast multiverse? Stephen Strange, your reckoning is long overdue.
Only in Peters May 6th. Tickets on sale now. How good does a shrimp from a chicken place have to be to become the almost #1 best-selling shrimp in America? Popeye's kind of good. So give it a try today with our shrimp tackle box for only $6.
I'm constantly nodding because I know everything about furniture, but with the business side, I'm feeling a little lost.
QuickBooks can help. An easy way to get paid, pay your staff, and know where your business stands. New business, no problem. Success starts with Intuit QuickBooks.
Okay, this is a freezer, not a time capsule. Sometimes the house itself can tell you how a young homeowner is turning into their parents.
Not those two.
Yep, they're gone.
Forever?
Yep.
That there is Progressive's Home Quote Explorer website, where I compared home insurance rates.
We don't need to print the internet. Some are beyond help. I will give you $100 if you can tell me what this is.
Scotch egg.
It's a meatball.
Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. The best plans are no plans.
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
4 times. 4 times.
It was 3.
Wait!
Okay, vamos. Get any size soft drink for just $1 at McDonald's.
So, people can get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 when they trade in a Galaxy. Any year, any condition.
Oh, I get it. So you can take your old phone that you've had for 12 years and loved every minute of and trade it in for something new that suits your life now?
That's right, yeah.
Then enjoy immediate success, even though you'll never forget your old phone, ever.
It's a great trade.
Life-changing.
Get a free Samsung Galaxy S22 with any Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition. Only at AT&T.
The Gypsy King is king of boxing.
Brandon Ingram and the Pelicans, where they had a slow start to the season, turned it around. They'll play the Spurs' second game of our play-in doubleheader on this Wednesday night. Let's talk about one of the all-time greats. So glad he was on that 75th anniversary team.
Well deserved. A former teammate of mine when I played for the Los Angeles Clippers. Incredible scorer, all-time great talent.
And now, as the Hawks broadcast, a terrific broadcast team with Bob Rathburn. Hawk fans love them. Washington inside, backs it home. As we approach 4 minutes remaining, Delon Wrights come in. Luau Cabarro, Herter, and Gallinari. Two starters remain in with Okongwu.
And this is what Gallinari gives them. He gives them an ability. They can always play through him in the low post. Any struggles on offense, Young out, find him.
Well, Gallinari, this is now his 13th year, his second year with Atlanta. He's 33. He's always a very good shooter, a smart player.
Well, I'm Nate McMillan. I'm getting him out the ball game.
And we've got some guys coming up. There's Luau Cabarro, knocks down another three. 121 points already for Atlanta. This last year in that play-in game, Charlotte gave up 144 points as LaMelo Ball was fouled.
They're going to have to put this box score up in their practice facility next to last year's Indiana one.
What are you doing, man?
I'm just saying.
So Gallinari, excellent performance, 18 points in 30 minutes.
No, you got to play with some. You know, that game yesterday, that Minnesota game, that was like playoff intensity. You got to bring it.
You're 100% correct. If you're going to play with this type of energy after to close out a season, forget about the box scores, forget about getting together in the summer in Miami. You got to handle your business in these situations.
Well, last year, they went 33 and 39 and improved greatly this year, 43 and 39, finished 10th. Is the first winning season in 6 years. And again, it's a young team. Ball is 20. Bridges is 24. P.J. Washington, 23. Even Rozier, the veteran, he's just 28. So they've got a lot there. But clearly, defensively, they have to get better if they want to have success after the regular season.
Mike, they had an outstanding regular season. And they really miss Hayward and all of those things that he can bring. Right? So that's not the question as Washington off a nice pass by Ball. But when you're presented a one-and-done opportunity, and they went through it last year, I would have thought you would have seen overwhelming intensity, and maybe you come up short, but you give yourself a chance because you're competing at such a high level. You may not shoot well enough, you may turn it over, but I didn't see the defensive commitment that you have to have.
And I agree. You can lose, but there's a way to lose, and this is not the way.
They were hanging around in the first half.
You're right. That's the funny thing.
It was an 8-point game, even though they hadn't played well. 8-point game, but then the third quarter they got obliterated. 42-24. The Hawks outscored them in that third quarter. DeAndre Hunter turned the game around. Nate McMillan now going more to his bench. Jalen Johnson, a rookie from Duke's already in. Kevin Knox is going to check in as well. Gorgie Zhang with 1:53 remaining. Next, the Hawks will fly to Cleveland tomorrow, play the Cavs Friday night. The meaningless stat of the game, they won the season series against the Cavs 3-1. McMillan team will live to play on another day. They'll have to go on the road. They've been a much better home team. The Hawks just dominant here at the State Farm Arena. Last 22 home games, 19-3. And this one was just a good old-fashioned NBA blowout. Mays on the drive, lays it up and in.
I watched him work out before the game. Excellent work ethic.
Foul there. Skylar Mays, a second-year guard out of LSU. And again, as we said about John Collins, such an important player. Second leading scorer, second leader rebounder for the Hawks. Unlikely to play Friday.
But it's so hard at this point in the year after sitting out.
Missed the last 16 games.
Right, to incorporate. So you're going to put Gallinari back on the bench?
Especially because you talk how well they've been playing.
Exactly.
Ball's going to finish up with 26 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. But shot just 7 of 23 from the field. Jang fires up a 3. Crowd ready to go. Kevin Knox going to give him another chance. He's not hesitating. There it is. Knocks down the 3. Brookie Jang from downtown. He shot 43% from three-point range this year. He's developed into a pretty good three-point shooter. I'll say at that percentage. He wants the ball again. He's hanging out outside the three-point mark. Ball deflected out. Last touch by Knox.
Yeah, great embarrassment.
Jang, the veteran,
stepped in with confidence, Mike.
Now in his 9th year in the league, his first year with Atlanta, signed a 1-year deal with them. The backup big man. And we're in the final minute.
We ready for the next game.
Loving what they saw. Remember, this team had that playoff magic last year, getting all the way.
Stay tuned. We ready for the next game.
They were the 5th seed last year, finished the regular season 10 games over 500. Trae Young, his first playoffs last year, he had some magnificent games. Here's the rookie from Duke, Jalen Johnson. Everybody getting into the act. Johnson only played 22 games in his rookie season. He gets a chance to get his first play-in action. And now the Hawks will dribble it out.
You know what I don't understand? Sometimes people get upset if these guys shoot right now in this situation. I wouldn't just take the shot clock violation. I don't get to play that much. Shoot that thing, Skylar Mays.
Totally agree.
They're going to let the shot clock wind up.
I hate unwritten rules.
Especially since Charlotte's playing defense.
Right.
A 24-second violation, none of that counted. So 6 players in double figures. That's the normal formula for a team that during the regular season had 7 in double figures. But some really strong defense. Nate McMillan saying down the stretch he liked the way they were establishing their defense. They did that tonight. And Zhang pokes it away, wouldn't let him score, and that's it. A dominant victory for the Atlanta Hawks. They move on to play Cleveland Friday. Meanwhile, a rough ending to the season for the Charlotte Hornets after they took a nice jump this year, but it ends in disappointment. The year, however, does not end for Atlanta. One more win, and they're back in the official playoffs. Trae Young, a slow start, but finished with 24 and 10. DeAndre Hunter, one of the real stars. He had 22 and 7 rebounds. Trae Young and the Hawks move on. He's with Lisa.
Thank
Thank you, Mike. Trey, you got off to a slow start personally. You were 1 for 9 in the first quarter. When did you feel that your game was starting to shift, though?
I think I came out a little bit hesitant, looking for my shot, really trying to get my guys going, and they were kind of giving me open looks, and I just wasn't taking advantage of it. And so it kind of took the third quarter, a couple quarters for me to get going, but I mean, my teammates did a hell of a job making shots and making plays.
But like you said, even when you were finding your way, your guys were holding it down. Kevin Herter, Clint Capella, what does that say about this team?
It's a really good team. I mean, we got a lot of guys who can play. We've dealt with a lot of injuries and things like that this year, but we got a lot of guys who can play and step up and make plays anytime throughout the game. So, I mean, we got a lot of guys who can play.
I'm looking up the scoreboard. You guys didn't just win tonight. It was a beatdown. What message do you think you sent?
We're a good team. We're a good team, and we're clicking at the right time, and this is the time to be clicking, and we're doing the right thing.
Celebration time is over, though. It's on to Cleveland. What different challenges do they present?
I mean, they're a really good team. They've been playing really well all year. I think they may get Big Fella back next game, and he brings a big presence to their team. So it's going to be a good challenge for us, and we'll be ready.
We'll see you on Friday. Congratulations. Mike.
All right, Lisa, that big fella, Jared Allen, and the Cats hoping he comes back. But you're right, Lisa, it was a beatdown. Well, because of that, the Hawks will be in Cleveland. We'll have it for you on ESPN as the play-in tournament continues Friday, 7:30 Eastern on ESPN and the app. Blowout win for the Atlanta Hawks, 132-103. Coming up next, the NBA play-in tournament continues with San Antonio versus New Orleans. For our producer, Ian Grucker, director Mike Schwab, our outstanding crew. Of course, for Jeff Mark and Lisa, Mike Breen saying thanks for watching. After these messages, we'll get you out to New Orleans.
Better ingredients, better pizza means that every bite of this slice just keeps getting better. From the first bite to the dunk. And just when you're thinking this slice can't get any better, you get to that epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese.
We're all a local somewhere. So visit your local and make every Sunday Local Bar Sunday.
Okay, this is a freezer, not a time capsule. Sometimes the house itself can tell you how a young homeowner is turning into their parents.
Not those two.
Yep, they're gone.
Forever?
Yep.
That there is Progressive's Home Quote Explorer website, where I compared home insurance rates.
We don't need to print the internet. Some are beyond help. I will give you $100 if you can tell me what this is.
Scotch egg.
It's a meatball.
Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer.
We've got a lot of work to do.
This is a Bombas performance sock. For such a small item, it performs big in many ways. Big on comfort, big on performance, big on durability, big on breathability. So whether you're big on running or cycling, big on breakdancing or breaking records, Bombas gives you big comfort for all your athletic pursuits, which we know is no small feat. Get it? No small feet? You guys are no fun.
Cafeteria food is pretty good. Oh, shoot. What do you think we should do here?
Well, it's too dense to go through it. We might be able to go around that right side.
What do you think about the gap over here?
Yeah, I could see that as a possibility. Hey, guys.
Hey, Kevin.
Excuse me. Sorry.
That took guts.
Yeah.
We know what's at stake. We know what we got to do. Like I said, man, it don't mean nothing when you lose. You got to just have a different mentality right now. Go out and give it your all.
We need everybody to step up.
Before the ball tip off, we're locked in. It's going to be tough. We got to do it as a team.
We're a team that has to do it with each other.
We believe in each other. We all have the same mindset. Just do whatever it takes to win.
For the win, yes!
Just to be ready, because anything can happen.
Welcome, everyone, to New Orleans, one of the most unique cities in the world with its vibrant jazz rhythms and delicious Creole cuisine. Who's going to cook tonight? Welcome, everyone, to San Antonio Spurs against the New Orleans Pelicans, the Meta West NBA play-in tournament from a city that knows how to have a good time and party. Will DeJounte Murray be smiling at the end of the night of this winner-take-all game tonight? A young man on the rise, and C.J. McCollum, a guy that certainly knows how to level up when the time needs to come his way. Let's take a look at the brackets in the play-in tournament. What's happened so far? The winner of this one will play the winner of the Clippers in Los Angeles to become the 8th seed, as the Clippers lost last night in Minneapolis to the Timberwolves, who are the number 7 seed. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones, courtside along with Doris Burke. Cassidy Hubbard joining us in just a moment. This New Orleans Pelicans team is a great story. Started off 1-12, but first-year head coach Willie Green, Doris, remained a monument to poise, and here they are behind 2 prolific scores in this winner-take-all game tonight.
So he navigates the entire season without Zion Williamson and with Brandon Ingram banged up periodically, missing 27. We know what Brandon is, a guy who loves the game of basketball, a consistent 20-point scorer, but this season has been his best as a facilitator. The addition of C.J. McCollum, it adds a level of consistency, professionalism, and productivity. He's had the ball in his hands a ton, and it's been a very good thing for the Pelicans.
Hey, the San Antonio Spurs, usually a fixture in the postseason, in the play-in tournament for the 2nd consecutive year. And DeJounte Murray is one of the young rising stars in the league.
I don't know how you can't smile when somebody has, in the 5th season of his career, methodically worked over the course of those 5 years to build up to this spot. A first-time All-Star, he was always lengthy and rangy and a menace defensively. But boy, the company he joins, averaging 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, incredible.
Yeah, a couple of guys named Michael and Magic. Let's take a look at the starting 5. Murray and Primo in the backcourt. Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and Jakob Poeltl at the 5 for the visiting Spurs. Meanwhile, for the Pelicans, C.J. McCollum, who's upped his scoring average since joining the Pelicans, alongside Ingram, Herbert Jones, Jackson Hayes, and Jonas Valanciunas in front of a sold-out Smoothie King Center. They're calling it a red out tonight here in the Big Easy, and we are underway. The black and silver with possession. Murray being guarded by Jones, who's guarded the best offensive player on the other team all year, and they get the turnover. McCollum put it on a platter for the layup.
The Spurs, Mark, lead the NBA in assist-to-turnover ratio, meaning they usually take exceptional care of the basketball. A nice possession where you don't turn it over and boom, execute. You get the basketball to your consistent three-point shooter and you get on the glass.
Over the last 24 games, Vassell shooting 39% from downtown. Here's Ingram. Picked up his dribble. That's going to be a foul.
Hopefully this game is better. That Charlotte game was straight trash. Highly disappointing.
Ingram sets off the smoke detector. It's about to be a fire in here. Ingram talked about his mid-range shooting. There it is. Vassell into the paint. Primo. Valanciunas with the board and leading the break. Not for long. Primo trying to stick McCollum. Jones on a quick drive. Shot clock down to 3. They got to get to work. And that's going to be a foul right at the end of the shot clock by Jakob Poeltl. Boy, 23 seconds of solid defense until that foul. And Keldon Johnson getting up slowly.
Boy, they played exceptional defense. And Jakob has been critical on the interior, but watch this. Keldon Johnson
got flipped on the jaw.
He sure did.
Yeah, man. Hopefully this game better.
Popovich checking on him on the sidelines, and the athletic training staff as well. Valanciunas, meanwhile, at the free throw line. Valanciunas, an 82% foul shooter. Third in the NBA.
Look at the length they have.
And
Mark.
yeah, really.
Right?
In double-doubles with Valanciunas and Ingram, who can play bigger than what he's listed at with that long reach of his. And Jackson Hayes is really
Damn, bro,
a
you
little
know,
bit of a
both
story in the fact that he just became a starter in the last part of the regular season, the last 24 games, and it's reaped some benefits. Poeltl inside, short.
I think Jackson Hayes is captivating with some of the athleticism and skill he's got. It's really about just becoming consistent.
2-point lead for the Pelicans just underway. Poeltl, pardon me, for the Spurs, and that's going to be a foul against the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram's palm skyward, wondering why. Willie Green is incredulous on the sidelines.
Well, he's entitled to the space, I think, is what Willie is saying.
Primo on the wing. Snakes the screen. Poeltl with the float game. Good.
Nice soft touch. And Josh Primo, we watch this team play, he doesn't comport himself like a 19-year-old. And I know sometimes people attack him defensively because of his size. That will change over the course of his career. I just marvel at this guy's, I don't know, his equanimity, his inability to get flustered or hurry.
A precocious rookie, just 19 years old.
The last 19-year-old they had in San Antonio worked on pretty good.
Yeah.
Pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. He's navigating. See what I mean? They're not speeding him up. Takes his time navigating and gets Jakob into his sweet spot. Soft touch.
Doris, decision time. DeJounte Murray just picked up his second personal foul. So Popovich has an early decision to make here. Jones.
Nice rebound.
Decision on the offensive glass. Wow.
Yeah, one concern that Pop was telling us prior to the game, their length, Jonas and Jackson, their ability to get to the offensive glass.
Huge moment of trust here that Pop is putting in DeJounte Murray. Vassell from outside. Hayes with the board.